I would say personally, as soon as I saw this offering from Smart Growth America, I wanted to jump on it, especially I was a new member of the Transportation Committee for this second term that I'm serving. And particularly for me, when I think about transportation, the reason I wanted to join the committee was ultimately, everyone in not just the communities I represent in West Hartford and Newington, but across our state, everyone deserves to live in a healthy and thriving community. And at the heart of that is how we get around and how we get to our job, how we, get to our social activities, how we get through the world with our families. And my district in particular of West Hartford and Newington has, some great assets. We have 4 Connecticut fast track stations. We have real, community thought about transit-oriented development. We have several major state roads, as the commissioner noted, that could use improvements. And we have several complete streets projects already in progress. And so for me, I knew that I really wanted to be more informed and also to be a better champion for our community. And it's worth noting that particularly also in our town of West Hartford, we did suffer, the loss of several community members in December of 2022 due to car crashes and collisions. And this really put it front and center for our town of West Hartford to start a Vision Zero task force. And it just speaks to, again, these connection points between complete streets and Vision Zero. I would also say that I was compelled to participate in the Smart Growth America work because of their commitment to equity in every aspect of their work. Especially in our state where there is such deep inequality and such racial inequities, it really spoke to me that they want to ensure that when we think about policy, we're understanding the past transportation mistakes we've made and what we need to do better moving forward. And when I think about kind of the 3 key things that I brought away from this, and as you noted, I was really part of a Connecticut team with this participation. Myself, Representative McCarthy-Vahey, and Representative Berger-Gravallo, all who are on the Transportation Committee, participated. When we think about kind of the takeaways, I think the first, and Dustin, you brought this up at the outset, but it's worth repeating, is we value what we measure. And I think for me, and digging deeper into, again, kind of our history of our approach to transportation, it's extremely disappointing, disturbing, upsetting when you look at kind of our history of what we invest in and what we've measured in our communities, in our state, and federally about how that really has been about putting cars and roadways first and prioritizing speed, as Dustin said, at the kind of the loss of everything else in its wake. And so when I think about where we're headed, I think what is most exciting to me is that we are seeing kind of this moment of change about measuring different things, not just measuring speed, measuring safety, investing more in multimodal, and again, putting equity first. So that was a key learning. Secondly, I would just kind of add to this point about being in the legislature, and we live often in these siloed committee roles. I think to me what came clear through the work with Smart Growth America is that if we're going to create these healthy communities we imagine, that isn't just transportation, right? That's housing, that's public health, that's our business community. And so I think to me it's about, our roles as legislators and how as agencies across our state, there's greater coordination about our policies and what we're prioritizing. And then finally, I would just say a key learning was really about that story trumps data any day. I know that that's something we intuitively know, but in the transportation world, and as someone relatively new to those conversations, there's a lot of plans, right? There's a lot of data points that are shared, but it really is story, as was shared earlier by the incredible woman from Manchester who shared her experience today. It's story that is going to change minds and make sure that we have really the organizing and the power to make that change happen. So it was just a key reminder, would say, in this program about how we all have to do a better job of telling those stories of what those barriers are for our constituents and what the world could look like if we actually look at our complete streets in a new way.